Maritza Diaz is the founder and CEO of Tijuana, a company that connects American businesses with Mexican tech workers. Her clients are mostly companies based in San Diego, and all of them seem to be having the same problem.
But I can tell you, every time I ask my potential customers, what is your biggest problem? It's no longer the cost. The biggest problem is just able to hire. They don't care where and how they want to hire because of all of this acceleration. Particularly here in California, when we compete with the big tech of Google's and Facebook's and AWS, it's almost impossible for mid to small companies to hire because every software engineer wants to go work there in the big tech. And it's not just the brand, it's also the salary.
Diaz says everyone is struggling to hire software developers right now, particularly small to medium-sized companies who keep losing talent to tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Amazon. Traditionally, the tech sector has relied on countries like India and China to fill the labor gap, but Diaz says companies no longer need to go that far.
And for us, being in San Diego, in this beautiful area, when Tijuana is only 20 to 30 minutes down the road, it does not make any sense to go to India or to go to China or the Philippines or anywhere but here.
Tijuana offers several advantages. Developers are highly trained, their salaries are half of what companies would pay in the US, and they avoid logistical hurdles that come with hiring people from half a world away. Tijuana recently opened offices in a high-rise right in the middle of Tijuana's upscale Chapultepec neighborhood. The lobby features marble floors, and the offices have views that overlook the city. The company started in 2019 and has already produced roughly 700 engineering jobs. Two of those went to Rachel Reyes and Andre Patiño. Both of them graduated from Tijuana's Universidad Autónoma de Baja California, or UABC, in 2020. They were able to find tech jobs within a year.
Well, I think there's a lot of opportunities here in Tijuana.
That was Reyes, who started as a trainee and now develops mobile apps for a biomedical company. Patiño likes the fact that he gets to collaborate with developers based in San Diego on a daily basis.
So when you actually start working with people from the USA or from India or for different places, you start to learn from them and they start to learn from you. So it's a really fun thing to collaborate with different cultures and different environments.
Both are aware that they're getting paid a lot less than developers who live in California. But they say Tijuana's cost of living is much lower, so for them it evens out. Plus, Patiño says their education is way more affordable.
I've heard the stories of people taking years and years to pay their student loans. Mexico is way more accessible. We don't pay nearly as much as the US does in university, but I do think they do a great job at teaching us.
Diaz doesn't see the US labor shortage getting any better in the short term, and thinks Tijuana has the potential to become Mexico's next big tech hub for a couple of reasons. First, the sheer number of job openings means that visas for skilled labor are no longer viable. The H-1B visa program is capped at 65,000, which is not nearly enough to fill the gap. Plus, companies can save a lot of money by hiring in Mexico.
When you bring the worker here to the US, you're now paying US salaries, right? I don't see any reason why companies need to apply for visas like that when they can actually drive 30 minutes and be there and have hundreds of engineers in Tijuana.
For young Tijuanenses, this means an opportunity to have a career in tech without leaving their hometown.
I think it can go way big, so I think there's definitely a lot of room for improvement, but the potential is there. So I think with the right focus and the right work, we can get it to grow into the next big tech hub.
Gustavo Solis, KPBS News.